Hello, teens. This is Pastor Charles here. We are happy to come through to you again this awesome day. How have you been? It's good to know that you are growing up and going somewhere great. We thank you for giving us your time. Tonight I'm with Pastor Jude.
Yes, they normally call me Uncle Jude. I love young people so much. I'm excited to spend this time with you today. Yeah. And then we have another one. He's not in the camera, but he will also introduce himself.
Thank you very much. Welcome. Today our first question says, what happens when you masturbate only once? What happens when you masturbate only once? Uncle Jude, would you want to take?
Wow. That's a very interesting question, yet very common. I think what happens, you are exposing yourself to a different experience, and chances are you are opening yourself to a horizon of many other habits that you may not be able to overcome so easily. So I wouldn't cheer you up for that experience. I would just warn you that what you're entering is a very hard ground to overcome. What do you think?
I also think masturbation is addictive, and over time you're going to get so addicted to it. Trust me, you won't do it only once. When you do it once, you'll do it the second time and the third, and it will become a habit. And it has several consequences thereafter. One of the long term would be you having difficulties in having sexual fulfillment when you get married. And so it may affect the quality of your relationship with your wife with time to come. Let me give you an opportunity to Pastor Cliff, whom you can't see in the camera for now. Do you want to have a take on this?
Hi everyone, my name is Cliff. That's an interesting question. The problem with masturbation is that, number one, it's a slippery slope. Like Dr. Charles has said, once you start, you can't stop. And also the other challenge is that once you start and you can't stop, what used to give you a high last time will not give you a high today. So you will go for more raw material, which is going to be pornography. And when you go for more raw material in pornography, what is going to happen next is that you will want to experiment. You remember your teacher in class taught you about how to test for starch, blue litmus paper, blah, blah, blah. When he told you all those things in class theoretically, you were curious. That's why you went to the laboratory to verify whether what you were told was actually the fact. The next thing after watching pornography and masturbating some more will be you trying out other things as you will be presented to such things in the pornographic movies you will see. That's why I said it's a slippery slope. You start by masturbation, you watch more porn, then you watch hardcore porn, then before long, you will look for a subject on which to experiment all that content you have been exploring. So this is a slippery slope.
Thank you very much. Just like you said, I want to echo this, that I don't cheer you for going for that kind of experience for the first time, because just like Cliff and Dr. Charles have said, it is true. One thing leads to another. You will not want to stop. It will push you for more and more and more. Before you know it, it's an addiction you have to struggle with for the rest of your time, unless you are very disciplined to come out of it. So I wouldn't say try it out, because it's a terrible addiction that will chain you up.